All right, all right. Welcome, guys. Good morning. Good morning on this amazing Friday. How are you doing? Let me see who's already here. I see Bo's already here. Robin, KCLXWZ. Nice, nice. I love that. I love that. It's Friday, guys. We just had PPI. So if you notice, like, we have an amazing wick here. Right here, this was PPI. So big wick up. I think this is a nice rebalancing. You see, we're balancing to this 1 hour for value gap, and now we're going lower. So if you're intrading dollar pairs, so USD pairs, I would definitely go look for longs. Hello, am I late? You're very late. You missed the first 30 seconds, Kiko. So there you go. There you go. Denise, welcome. So yeah, what we're going to do. It's Friday, so we're going to finish up the week with maybe some nice scalping. I think the indices look very nice. I think the USD pairs I removed it from the list, but I think they can have some nice extra push as well. I think GUs. Wow. I had this marked up for GU, but PPI did it. We're going to this high as weekly objective. Nice push. Euro as well to the highs here. Nice rebalance. Aggressive sells, aggressive buys. So you could always look to, for example, here, aggressive sells, aggressive buys. What you could do. Here you have a breaker order block for value gap. This could be a nice trade. 30 points, 1 to 3. Would watch this for the session. And the high I'm referring to right here is this swing high from July 23. Then we can play an external to internal on Monday to the newly created daily busy. So that's my point of interest. Maybe I'm going to shoot that today. Let me see. Let me see what accounts I still have to play with. Yeah, perhaps I can do that. So let's see if this fair value gap is going to hold. Denise and Toad, Judy, CM, welcome guys, welcome. Amazing to see you. Many people don't trade Fridays. Like I see on the stream analytics that Fridays are the least favored by you. Could be because the weekly objective is already being reached. But yeah, I like to just show up every single day. I think that's the recipe for successful trading. Doesn't need to be like everyday trading, but showing up every day is of course very important. So well done for being here. My favorite pair for today was GBP NCD. I mentioned on the stream yesterday a trade like this, but I think we're going to keep that for next week because price did not deliver on each. I want to play from external range to internal range, from the high short, or longing from this daily busy. We have a new daily busy as well with today's candle. So that's going to be like early next week. Euro NCD is the weaker, of course, from the two. Euro GBP is very bearish. Well, weak objective I mentioned yesterday on stream. Anticipate this to be the weekly objective after we reach this already on Wednesday. And well, it delivered fine. Like for example, now if you see the body of this candle doesn't close below this low, you can anticipate the next candle to trade towards this daily SIBI. So nice external to internal play. But that's something for next week and also for a weekly outlook. Every day is a school day. Exactly, Judy. Exactly. So yeah, interesting what this is going to bring. Very excited as well. I just got a notification from FTMO that my payout was approved. Let me see. Let me see. Let me process this right now. 5,500. That's amazing. Thank you, FTMO. Thank you, FTMO. I don't want a new challenge. I want a full payout. I want that paid out. Hold on, I'm fixing my payout right now. Hold on. Give me a few seconds. And then I have my new certificate as well. I can show you guys. I understand that everything's correct. Yes. Oh, nice. And if I get one more payout, one more month of this account, I'm eligible for scaling with FTMO. That's nice. So let me know, guys, in the chat, which pairs are you looking at for this Friday to get a nice New York Open scalp, perhaps? Oh, already going. That's interesting. No room for... well, I think we'll come back here. We also have this 15 minutes for value gap. I think before we go into, I think we will do one more tap into this amazing area. Breaker for value gap. It would be a shame if we don't touch it. Oh, we already rebalanced in 1 minute. Yeah. Could be that we miss it, though. All right, let me see where you guys are looking at. Can you take FTMO payments in crypto? Yes, you can. Danny G, welcome. Congrats. Thank you, CM. Thank you. NCD Okay, I will look at that. No clear direction for you, for Danny G. Okay, well, that's fine. Just don't take a trade. Amazing. NQ long, I agree. I agree. Gold. Okay, I will look at NCD NQ, and gold. Give me like 1 minute while I fix my payout. I just got a notification like a minute before stream. FTMO is it depends on when you start trading your account. It's bi-weekly. Okay, well, I'll fix it later. So GUs on my watch list. Let me see. I saw NTD/USD. Let me see. Okay, NTD/USD longs, I guess, based on yes, the PPI retracement. This is so amazing. I love this movement. So for NTD/USD as well, like if you're already in, it's fine. Otherwise, re-enter from here. What's the drawn liquidity? Is high here. So that means if you want to enter for this is your target. 1 to 2, fine. 1 to 3 could be you're protected by this breaker and order block. I think it's amazing. Like I think GU is cooler because the pound is strong. But I like it. I like it. NCUSD definitely also on the cards. Back on the green list. Hoppa. There we go. All right, and now let's go over gold. All right, your GP hits the goal, the target. Golds. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yeah. Well, I had this marked out from yesterday, so you guys know the drill, right? Or today we're going long, or Monday. Oh, nice, Robin. Well done for the long. That's amazing. So yeah, very obvious. Like it doesn't need to deliver today. Why it doesn't need to deliver today? Because it now leaves a order block and for value gap here in this area, so it can reach there like Monday. But you can position already and hold over the weekend just to be sure. And let's see on NASDAQ what we're doing. Yeah, so NASDAQ as well. Very nice movement. I took a little loss. I was anticipating this to hold. So I re-entered in the wick here. I was like, okay, this is the drawn liquidity on the 4-hour. Like we can sweep this low and then go higher and then at least go somewhere rebalance this huge SIBI we created yesterday. So what I did here, I was playing the Skool game this morning during London. You have them marked out. I mentioned the Telegram, like, hey, watch a potential Skool model. So here, Vergab 1, Vergab 2, Vergab 3. Well, here I took the loss. And somewhere here in the wick, I think around here, I re-entered at during PPI. Because it's so obvious that we want to rebalance to at least here. What is it? 540, 539. This is my low-hanging fruit target for today. And let's see if price wants to go there. When we reach that area from 539 and forward, right here in that 4-hour SIBI, I'm open for shorts. But I think the longs are the play today. And then we create a daily SIBI for next week to or hold or trade to. That's what my game plan is for NQ for today. So 10 a.m. game. Depends on what we do and it's going to come in 40 minutes. But if it's chilling here, I'm going long. I'm going to do for longs. If it pushes already, then 10 a.m. games I'm going to do for shorts. Yeah, well done on gold, guys. I love that. Like that's amazing. Like you guys are training your eyes based on the concepts. A higher time frame, what I love. Like there's a huge difference between when we started this a few months ago and with now. Then I was all the question I got was like, oh yeah, 5-minute time frame this, 1-minute time frame that. Now I get like comments like, yo, for example, CM, well done. You're looking from the daily. That's amazing. And when you're on the daily, and you see, for example, we talked about on gold, you see this happening on the daily. And you're like, whoa, this is such an important area, both like daily order block, but also the 4-hour for value gap right here, order block. And then you know, okay, from that point, in this high probability area, then you can go to the 5-minute, to the 50-minute. Here, for example, you see aggressive sell, aggressive buys. Fair value gap 1, price fair value gap 2, and you can just take a long towards the highs. Fill your swings here. But it's all based on that higher time frame narrative. So well done for that development. It's impressive. I love that. I like that. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm very eager for this long on GU. Not sure why I'm so eager, but I just think this is the very nice rebalancing. This is protected. I'm very good with that. Look at where it rebalanced. Like, what was it? 1 hour? Touched here. Connected perfectly. Yeah, that's... Yeah, for me, this is a very nice... I'm going to take this, probably. As well for NCUSD, I think it's also very nice. I think the stop here is cleaner for 1 to 2, 1 to 3. For example, 1 to 3 here. 10 points, that's nice. So yeah, I think we can have some nice movements in the coming 2 hours. If they open in 11 minutes, let's see. Well, I just got my certificate from FTMO. Let me share it with you guys in the Telegram. And I don't share this to like bloat or anything. I just want to honestly just show you that's possible. But just keep showing up and just go crush it. There you go. This was from the NASDAQ trade from last week, where we call that weekly internal to external. That's this trade. And just keep stacking up consistent wins. So for example, this on this account is the 4th payout, 2 times from 2K. And then the 3rd payout was 5K, now 5.5. And just keep, like, if you can keep that, this is 5% on a 100K account, 5.5%. Just keep consistently 5%, stacking that, reinvesting in challenges in your personal account. Well, you'll be fine. Kiko says, I noticed I lose a lot of trades during London on NQ while backtesting. That makes sense. Why would it make sense? It makes sense because NASDAQ is a US mover. So what you sometimes see, like on some weeks, NASDAQ is so clean, but on most weeks, you will see there's nice movement in London, but there's one more sweep of NQ of the lows, of London lows, and then it makes the real move. Today, it's still in consolidation of yesterday. So let's see what we have here. Still to 1 minute value as well. Needs to be accounted for. I'm not going to take the entry right away. I'm going to wait a little bit. Maybe we can sting into it and the bodies are closing there. 50 minutes already hit. Yeah. Difficult, difficult. Like, I think a 50-minute entry is clean enough. Like this. So let's see, let's see. Yeah, and Q had a massive move yesterday. That was insane. It was a long time ago that we seen such an amazing down move on NASDAQ. Look at that if you zoom out on the, for example, on the daily. How long is it ago that we saw this big candle, this big daily black candle? I think it was around here, April, months ago. These are all smaller ones. That's very cool, very cool. Let's make this liquidity. This is our low-hanging fruit liquidity. This liquidity point is taken. What do you think about listening to silent music in the background while trading? Nice, nice. Whatever works for you. Like, I think it's important to work with routines. So if you are in your routine, you listen to silent music, or not, like, silent music doesn't exist, of course. Music is always loud, but maybe like some classical music or some like not too crazy music if it works for you. But some people like having like big music. I know how you say big music, but like loud music. That's totally up to you. Let's see if that's if value gap holds. I think DXY is going to rebalance this first. Yeah, so open in 3 minutes, guys. Excited. Already went over gold. Gold's in a nice place to long right now. Omatilo. Yeah, yeah. Like every person like vibes with different vibrations. I would definitely recommend, like, if you, for example, are very anxious with trading right now, don't put loud music in the background, like crazy dance music or some techno or something. Just make it chill for yourself to come in a nice state of mind. What's your overall bias today? On what? On what pair? On what asset class? I need more specifics, Ron. Uh, what's the most recent content for gold? Not sure, not sure. I don't trade gold futures. But you can use a barchart.com for contracts, yeah, and then look at the contract with the most open interest. That's the one that you use right now. Buys on NASDAQ is higher. So during London, I was like, okay, we're probably going to rebalance at least to this 1 hour SIBI right here. So on a 4 hour, let's make it clear. During PPI news, we took this liquidity. Well, remember when we have a sweep with a big, like with the body? Sweep to, no, I'm saying this incorrect. When we trade lower and the body is closing above that low, probably the next candle will be green. Well, we are creating that, and I think the coming 30 minutes won't change that. So I think we'll see higher price for NQ, but keep in mind, my bias for NQ based on the displacement from yesterday is this on the long term. And if you look at the daily, let's remove this. What we can do today, it's very important how today candle closes. If today is, for example, a candle that looks like this, green candle, then on Monday, next week, we have this to play with. On the other hand, if today's candle closes like this and we don't have a fair value gap, then we probably will see next week is this was just a rebalancing of this fair value gap. Then price displays higher, and next week I'm just going to look at new all-time high again. So I'm very curious about the creation of a premium array in the form of a daily SIBI. But I think short term we will go higher. So my bias is I'm in a long position right now. Took it I think around here during PPI. I think it's 380 my entry. I should look at my MetaTrader. It doesn't look like. Let's see how the bodies are closing in the coming few minutes, but it looks like we're not respecting the fair value gap. NCD touched this fair value gap. That's nice. All right, there goes NQ. Okay, the bodies are respected right now. I love what you're saying, Matthew. Matthew said like first thing before even turning the charts on, you should ask yourself if you're in the right state of mind to trade today. 100%, and I really love that you're mentioning that. I think that's one of the most important things with trading. For example, what I do, and I did it yesterday, for the people who were not yesterday on the stream, is when I travel, the day after I travel, I don't trade. I look at the charts, of course, but I don't execute on a trade. So, for example, I went to Germany to the semifinals of the Euro 2024 football match. Now I traveled for like 20 hours straight, and that means the day after, so yesterday, I don't execute because my execution is off. I know I'm tired. I know I'm not on my mental game, and that's fine. That's amazing. So I know that for myself based on experience and doing this stuff wrong lots of times. So, but that's definitely an important check-in you have to do with yourself. News at 10. What news do we have at 10? I think prelim. Yeah, prelim. I think the 10 a.m. news is going to be the catalyst higher for NASDAQ. But let's see. I think both positions are good right here. What I've marked out. I think they are nice. DXY lower. Hey Andrew, welcome back. Got along on gold. Amazing. Yeah, I mentioned it at the start of the stream. I think gold is a nice play. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like look at the rebalancing of the value gap here. If you want to confirm this, aggressive sells, aggressive buys, you can even wait for the second fair value gap, but I think gold is definitely on to at least 24. And it pairs right with DXY lower. So I agree. Yeah, it's a prelim consumer sentiment. Yeah, I saw that on Forex Factory. Nice. I hope you guys are printing with gold. I would love that. I would love that. Just a nice feeling to like print money over the weekend. That your last trade of the week is a win. That's also always nice. Keep in mind that could indicate that maybe the week after you start with a maybe too confident start, but like it's always nice to have like your weekend break with a win. It's a nice trophy here. There you go. Short use the GSF. I think that's can be a nice play with a lower dollar coming up. Yeah, very nice. Ooh, very bearish. I think this can be your drawn liquidity if you want to go short. The daily busy there. I still think we can reach this high today on GU, but maybe we're going lower first before that actual move towards this 1 minute busy. But let's see. Yeah, I would recommend as a beginner trader to close your trades over the weekends. because things can happen over the weekend. Or no, I'm gonna say, if you hold your trade over the weekend, you should know and be aware of that every event that happens on a weekend, for example, a war breaks out, some major news is happening, that at the opening on Sunday evening, the market can gap up or down. And also there are with spreads and everything, you can get burned by that. And with burned, I mean that the opening price is going to hit your stop loss already without the market even have traded. I had this a few times already. And if I do it, if I auto trade over the weekend, that's only when my stop loss can handle that. So most of the time, it's going to be a position trade. And on most funding accounts, you need to close your trades over the weekend by default. So, yeah. I think Thursday low can be a target for DXY. So remember the news video from the 2024 mentorship? Here's a little nugget for you guys. If you, from the rule from that video, from the news video was, if you have 8:30 news and 10 a.m. news, the 8:30 is going to be manipulation most of the time, and the 10 a.m. is going to be the distribution of the candle. That is the reason at 8:30 that I entered in this wick, because I knew, okay, I have a clear draw on liquidity. That's the 1 hour, start the 1 hour SIBI at 5:39. And I think 10 a.m. can push us higher to that target. It doesn't need to, there's no guarantee. But I've seen this so many times that 8:30 is manipulation and 10 a.m. is the distribution. I want to play my hands, my cards, towards that framework I gave you in the 2024 mentorship. Hey, no plan C. No, I haven't looked at Bitcoin yet. Let me do that. Yeah, nice. I hope Bitcoin goes higher finally. It's not too convincing for me yet. I like there's no busy being created, or no SIBI created here. I like that. We're still at monthly busy. Yeah, I'm waiting for more displacement higher for a potential long entry. But aside from that, I'm neutral. All right, we're going lower on the USD pairs first. Okay, here we go for NASDAQ. 18 minutes before the 10 a.m. game. Like, the delivery here is kind of sloppy. Big wicks on both sides. Let's see if maybe coming candles can fix that. No, NQ is not good for entry yet. I agree with that. It's a little sloppy in delivery. See what DXY is doing. It's now rebalancing here. Let's see if it's going to go up or it's just rebalancing to go down. So I had these marks up for the USD pairs, but this ID didn't work out. I think DXY can drop any moment. I don't think we're done with the downside. I think we can go lower here. So for example, you could take a trade in this 5 minutes fair value gaps. Same idea. Okay, and Q is showing more volume than ever now. Big candle, but the last candle looked like that as well before it created the wick. All right, in the meantime, guys, it's Friday, so that means, like, I don't know how it's with you, but if I look outside, I see it's cold, it's rainy, and it's the 12th of July. It's insane. Um, what's your plans for this weekend? Like, I think it's going to be inside. What's 5 minutes for value gap? This one. 40 degrees, 30 degrees. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm kind of jealous. Like next week, I will be in Vietnam, so that's always 30 degrees Celsius there. So I'll be happy there. But currently, oh, it's horrible here in Europe. Let's pull GU. I think GU and NQ are the nicest right now. Do you have another career outside trading? Uh, I can juggle like balls, like a clown. I know what the translation of that is. Hold on. Yeah, it's called juggling. Like when you have like three balls, you can do like cool tricks. That's my go-to career when trading doesn't work out. No, 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 I'm joking. I am able to do that, but not my career. No, I've been to law school, so if trading doesn't work out, I will just become a boring lawyer. Um, I've I've much experience with e-commerce, so I've done that in the past, like Shopify, Etsy. Dion is good as playing with with balls. Yeah, is that the level that we're going to do at this Friday stream? All right. Okay, cool. So currently, like full time is I would pay to see you juggling. Okay, okay. Maybe someday I will do some cool video, or maybe I'll shoot an ad like, hey, do you want to join the free Skool group and want to learn how to juggle? Please click the link below. That will be like an amazing ad copy. But I think it's important to like learn different skills, not only trading, but like I've also done some high ticket sales, appointment setting. Like I just like to make money online. Little shiny object syndrome as well, but I get bored very fast. But now with like trading is so challenging. Uh, because that I like that. I like to challenge my brain mentally. Do you regret going to school? Interesting question. I wouldn't say I wouldn't regret going to school because school learned me how to learn, and it gave me a nice network, or like it, like both high school and university both taught me how to learn and also how to be social. I think without school you were not able to do that. But like educational wise, I think the education system is kind of broken. And what I mean by broken is the amount of money you need to pay for the paper you get, like no matter what kind of paper you get, like maybe from a law school or from whatever you're going to be a baker or whatever, or some random corporate job or a teacher. I don't think the money you need to pay upfront for the paper is how do you say that, in line with the amount of money you're going to make down the line. So I think that is kind of broken. You get teach in the school system, thought, I must say, that's teach is not good English, thought that everything you do, like, and then you go to your job, your 9 to 5 job, and then join the corporate ladder. That's the least scalable outlook for life you can get. School taught me how to cheat on exams. Yeah, that you can also look at that way. But I'm in university right now, and I agree. Canada school is really expensive. Oh yeah, Canada is the worst. Like I think Canada, also US. It's nah. Like it depends. The like the question you should ask yourself is the career you're going to pursue while working for your paper. So I don't know what kind of study you do in university right now, Lorien, but that exact job you're going to get after you finish your university, is that going to contribute the exact amount you're paying right now in the short term, and is it kind of scalable for you for a long-term career or maybe your own business? So for example, if you're now doing some kind of programming study, from a programmer or data analyst, you can easily make like multiple six figures a year with a data analyst job. But the problem is most studies on university and also the other education forms, the jobs you get with those papers pay like maybe 30K, 40K, 50K a year. That doesn't do the job. I hope it makes sense, but I think that's the main question you need to answer. Is it worth it? Okay, so NQ is up. GU not yet. Curious what DXY is going to do. If this is the low of the day, or just going lower again. I have my money still on lower prices, but let's see. So our drawn liquidity was 539. Well, it looks like we're going to get that. I just married someone who earns a lot. GG, you just won life. No, I'm joking. So Andrew, you can be that stay at home dad that just chills and trades a few hours a day and just, I don't know, walks the dog or does some laundry. I don't know what. But trading has already worked out for you. Yeah, I can live from my trading, so I'm good. Like I honestly love the game, but it took lots of hard work and sacrifice. It's like trading is simple but not easy. That's something you hear a lot, and I fully agree with that. It's just clicking on a button and hoping for the best, and hope the trading gods agree with you being that degenerate that wants to go long or short. The chart on the left is NASDAQ. GU, NASDAQ. How can I find someone like that? Like what you of course could do, Lorian, is like if you were keep pursuing your trading, like 2 or more years of school, like keep pursuing your trading and then use your paper from finance and entrepreneurship to land yourself a job at a hedge fund as an analyst or trader. Because you can then by now, I think after 2 years, with you can just show your journal, you can show your results, you can show your track records basically, and say like, hey guys, I'm a trader. I studied finance and entrepreneurship on the side because I love to have like a little paper. I think I can provide lots of value to your company, to your hedge fund. I can make consistent hedge funds only look for people who can trade consistently like 2 or 3% per month, maybe even less, and are past the stage of blowing accounts because yeah, that's not very professional. And if you are that, I think you will if you continue your learning as you do right now, Lorian. Like you're showing up every day. You are gonna get there after 2 years. Then you have the best of both. Like you have the safety net of a hedge fund paycheck, a nice paycheck, maybe a car, maybe some nice insurance, like the 9 to 5 security, together with the scalability of your scale of trading, like the best of both. Like there comes a time when I will stop traveling and just settle and have kids or whatever. I will definitely go look at hedge funds or whatever cool scalability there is. Some dating advice is exchanged in the chat here. I love that. Look for government employees. My wife is a senior sales servant. Okay. That's very funny. All right, there goes to you. As expected, higher to you, lower DXY. John Liquid's going to be hit. Let me see. Like I'm still in a position of NASDAQ. Let me see. It is working out quite nicely. I only need like 15 more points for TP. I think somewhere here, like at the 50-ish. Yes, 7 more points from here. So that's like, yeah, 50. Okay, the 10 a.m. game starts very soon. Be very nice for NQ to just push towards the 50s. I would definitely love that. Right here. That's my TP. Yeah, nice. Go for it. Go for it. All right. I have TP. GG. Thanks for playing NQ. That's another 100k funding in the pocket. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. So this is my second 100k funded at Apex. No, not Apex. Alpha Trading Capital. So yeah, nice. I'm trying to max out at Alpha now as well. I maxed out at Apex. Now I want to max out at Alpha, then FTMO. Can you give a rundown on how you entered NQ? There was kind of an advanced setup, but to make it like based on the concept I'm teaching you in the 2024 mentorship, I had 2 trade ideas for today, and like low-hanging fruit was for me the start of this 1-hour CB, like Skool model. It's the 1-hour CB, right? Okay, 10 a.m. has started. News is coming out. I'll do a quick analysis. So I was like, okay, cool. We took yesterday's low during early London, right here at 120. Sweep for value gap. Like this was the first value gap, all the way back, but here I started counting for value gap 1, for value gap 2. I was like, okay, I was entering somewhere here. I think I entered in this for value gap towards here. But I knew we had PPI and 10 a.m. Consumer sentiment coming up. So it could be that I got stopped out before the real move. So I gave myself 2 shots for this idea. One was this one, and I knew I was watching the chart at 8:30. If I got stopped out and we went for the liquidity here was the Thursday low here, the London low, then I would re-enter in the wick. So I did that. I think I entered around here, somewhere here. Stop loss below the wick, and then towards the drawn liquidity that just was hit. And this was like the first idea was the Skool model. The first idea was the Skool model, and the second idea was the turtle soup entry or purge. So Kiko, let me know if that answers your question. So for 10 a.m., what is now, of course, let's do a rundown on what we expect. So current looking at this is our 4-hour chart. So drawn liquidity was hit here. What we saw with this candle, to liquidity going higher, I would say the next 4-hour candle is going to be higher as well. But the question is, where to? Like, are we going back to all-time high, or are we going to create what we mentioned, that SIBI here on the daily? You honestly don't know. So the scalp we're going to make, I'm kind of neutral, I must say. What would be nice to see, because this push higher, to see shorts, but like I mentioned, we had so much with so much displacement yesterday. I don't want to gamble on if this is going to be created, yes or no. But of course, we're going to look for something. Yeah. So if I want to go short in the 10 a.m. game, that's my first option. That would indicate that I'm expecting price to go lower and creating a daily SIBI. But that automatically means that on Monday we create a daily SIBI, so we're going for our stops on Monday before the real move lower. That would be the short idea. The long idea would indicate we're not creating a daily SIBI and we're just going back to all-time high early next week, ignoring the displacement. It was just a liquidity grab then. And that's the question, what do you think? And based on a 4-hour candle, what we also have now is a potential BISI. The price in a interesting spot because of that. So trading order flow right now, liquidity sweep, displacement higher, I would say take a trade like this, 1 to 2. What I also like to do is for a target the premium of the range, like this. The premium of the range is overlapping with the start of this up close candle and the breaker here. That's what my thoughts are right now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to mark out this 50-minute BISI. And I'm going to 1 minute. I'm going to watch what we do inside that 50-minute BISI. And the 50-minute BISI is created in 10 minutes, guys. So I'm not going to take an entry right now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to sit this one out for a few minutes and just see what price does. Because the interesting part here is we have that massive move downwards. We have a liquidity sweep displacement higher, leaving a fair value gap. But every time we are respecting a discount array, we are finding a new premium array from a big displacement. So let's see. Okay, amazing, Hugo. So of course we're going to be hungry for a nice scalp, but make sure you are very eager for what's going to happen. Let me see what happens on GU. U is here. What did the XY do? Another scam wick? Very weird. Is this again on the broker here? That's scam wick? Because it was yesterday as well. Yesterday during stream, I had the same kind of weird scam wick. Let's see on DXY on, for example, TVC. No, very weird. Okay, I'm going to replace this because this is the second time the broker just does a weird wick. This is the normal one. I'm still in this position. I put my stop to break even here. And let's see what... So this is my trade idea. To go long. And if we don't respect this 50-minute SIBI, then I'm probably going to look for shorts. Do you think DXY is heading to previous day low? Yeah, I do. Based on the price action here, yeah. My trade, my long trade on GU is based on the premise that we are going to Thursday low. Otherwise, if we're going higher, of course, it will go to my stop. And why I think this, like, look at this. Like, we had a little rebalancing of this 1 hour CB, also 4 hour CB. That's the entry drill IST talks about. And then look at how that PPI news event, like, this is so beautiful. Wick down. Now we are creating a 1 hour CB and also 1 hour BISI. Let's see if that's created to see next of the session like this. And also like that. And if you close the CB, we're probably seeing short-term higher prices. I don't mind. But yes, I think DXY is going lower. And you guys know that, right? From that, my whole weekly bias was the lower DXY. And let's see if we can capitalize on that, like with the trades from GU and also from the NCUSD trade I took was a loss. This one, a little too greedy with the stop here. But yeah, who cares? Well, aggressive sells, aggressive buys. For Valgap 1, for Valgap 2. Let's see if this holds towards the TP. All right, guys. Any other questions? If you haven't done it, it would be amazing if you can press the like button. 50 people here, 19 likes. Let's make that 100. And let's do a poll as well. Start a poll. The poll is NQ 10 a.m. New 4-hour candle higher or lower? And I'm very interested about your analysis as well, because sometimes I'm wrong at the bias, and you guys are amazingly right. And it'd be cool to hear your voice as well, or not voice, but your analysis, I must say. Let's see how your gold trade is panning out. Oh, guys, amazing, amazing! Look at this, look at that. 4-hour internal to external, 50 minutes market maker buy model is coming up right now. For Valgap 1, for Valgap 2 is created right now. I'm probably going to join in this trade. And that would look something like this. Like, I don't trade gold as much as you guys, so probably I'm not going. Probably when I trade, I'm losing. I have such a low hit rate on gold because I never traded. But it is there like for the coming few minutes, like in like 4:45 set with a new candle. I'm probably be joining you guys here. Does this have smart money reversal? Aggressive sells, aggressive buys. So well done. Like, most of you guys caught it here at start of stream. So yeah, very proud. Very nice. 10 votes on the poll. 70% higher, 30% lower. I want more votes. More votes. There goes DXY. There goes GU. And aside from this daily low, of course, let's see where NQ can go, or not NQ, where DXY can go on the higher time frame. This low. So many lows. Like there's so much sell side liquidity here. Look at all the swing lows in this short period of time. And then early next week, guys, we're going to look for longs towards this daily CB based on this candle. That's amazing, right? There's all money down here. Big money, big money. Backup 1, backup 2, going to TP. Let's do it. I caught on a 5-minute value gap. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, and Q is creating the busy in a few seconds. Not few seconds. What is it? Like 100 seconds? 2 minutes. And let's see if we can catch a nice move from there. The game starts at 10. Where's 10? 10 is up here. So I want aggressive sells, aggressive buys inside this area for a potential entry. And everyone says higher, so that means we need to look at longs, right? Yeah. 2 minutes. Going to keep an eye on XY and GU. Also see where GU can go. Also, this is also a nice liquidity point. Oh, that's amazing, CM. I think a drawdown is one of the first signs that if you have experience with trading, but also if you maybe trade with too much of a lot size, like if you becoming really stressful in drawdown, you can be in drawdown for hours sometimes. The most horrible feeling is when you're in drawdown and price in your drawdown, like right before your stop loss, you're going into consolidation for hours in a row. I have that sometimes. This is horrible. But always think about, okay, if I take this loss right now, if you take the trade and it goes to your stop loss like immediately after 1 second, would you be sad, angry, or whatever? Or was your trade based on your trading plan? If it was based on your trading plan, you should be very happy. This is just your edge. You were losing. But the difference is if stop loss hits after 1 second, you're like, okay, I'm out. It's fine. But because you are in drawdown for maybe multiple hours, in your head, you're going to make all stories. Oh, it's going to reverse right here from this value gap, from this breaker block. And you're going to make yourself like crazy because of that delayed time between the entry and the result, loss or win. So it's amazing that you endure the drawdown. It's very good for your experience. And even when gold just dumps right now, who cares? Who cares? You just took a loss, and that's completely fine. Okay, so in 14 minutes, 13 minutes, I might be joining you guys for a nice little scalp on gold toward Thursday high. But again, I'm a bad gold trader, but I love to just take some nice entries with you guys. Like if you guys are bullish on gold, I'm bullish on gold. No, I'm joking. I think it's very nice. Like 4-hour value gap, daily order block, internal to external. This is amazing. And I hope I get a nice entry. This is a very nice market maker buy model. Okay, let's see what NQ is going to give us inside this BC. The gold is so pretty. Oh, I'm very happy with gold, to be honest. And based on this manipulation leg, we can even take a trade a little higher to that. Or 1 to 3. Have you ever been a swing trader? I've been in drawdowns for days. I think when you're in a swing position, you already accepted the time in drawdown like for a long period of time, so you check the charts less. But as a day trader, you want to be in and out within maybe a couple minutes, because a couple hours. But sometimes in those couple hours, it just doesn't do anything, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't I didn't sign up for this, and you were uncomfortable. Can happen. Don't enter in gold. I'm talking about you every time you enter it reverses. I hope you don't get mad. No, I honestly agree with you. Remember earlier this week when I was in a short and just it just shot up like, what was it, like 100 points or something, like $10. Uh, yeah, it was very funny. I think it honestly was somewhere. Oh, here it was here. Like I traded this. I shorted this candle. Yeah, well, obviously very wrong. But like you should be able to not take yourself too seriously and just accept the loss and accept that sometimes it just isn't your day or your position. And yeah, like I honestly enjoy sometimes the losses I take. Like I'm joking about it sometimes, like the worst trade of the week or the worst trade of the month. It's part of the game. Like sometimes you take executions and you go back to your journal and you're like on what kind of drug was I while I was pressing this button? It doesn't make any sense. And that's part of the game. That's part of the game. Right, let's see what we get here on NASDAQ. Well, nothing happened so far. I'm gonna end the poll. Yeah, the most funny part is like going back to trades from like years ago. I did that recently, and it was one of the most funny things I've seen. Like taking trades in the most random places. Like, of course, you've no clue what you're doing. There's no system behind it, and it was very funny. Okay, we're now entering that 15-minute busy. And let's see if this is going to be the retrade to go higher towards premium of the range, or is going to be like a massive black candle that's making this green candle an order block. Let's see. That means here on the 1 minute, I want to see aggressive sells, aggressive buys, some form of value gap to the upside. Otherwise, you'll just have a 50-minute internal to external market maker buy model to market maker sell model towards the PPI low. Preval gap 1. Yeah, I see gold. Yeah, definitely. But I want to see how this candle closes. It's a little multitasking here with 3 different potential setups. We're below the open right now and see how what kind of energy we're going upwards. That would indicate we were going for higher prices. Yeah, I like this. I like this. So strong liquidity is the 50% of the range. So starting off premium. Need a 1 to 2. Probably is going to be a fair value gap here very soon. So I'm anticipating higher prices first before going lower. I think this can be a nice setup if you want to seek higher prices. All right, this is lining up for a nice trade as well. Okay, there goes GU. $15 market maker buy model. Yep. Okay, let's see if I can get the entry here. I want to take this trade. It will be very nice of gold to tap me in. And let's see if get a nice trade. Busy session, busy Friday session. Yeah, I agree with the gold market maker buy model. That's why I hope to get a nice entry there. Okay, come on, these Ys. Game time. It's game time. Already in 2 longs on gold. Oh, amazing, Kiko. Yeah, I would definitely stack up. I really like the trade idea. Would be so nice if gold would tap me in. Well, there we go. Here was your trade idea. Putting this scalp to break even. If you're in. No financial advice. I'm a really bad trader. I don't make any money. Don't look at the profit split. That's all fake. Copy trading will result you in immediately ban of the stream. Yada yada yada. You guys know the drill, right? You guys know this. I cannot make an extra disclaimer during the stream, but you guys know the disclaimer, right? Just don't copy. You're better than that. What do I think about Ice-T and his world record? He's radio silent and nowhere to be found. I honestly, it maybe slightly a little harsh, but I don't mean that, but I don't care. And why is he taught me how to trade. Like eternally grateful for the concepts he put online for me to learn. I learned a lot from his live streams on the core content, on the 2024 mentorship, 23 mentorship. So I don't care if he makes a world record or he's going to juggle with fire stuff. I don't care what he does. Like I'm eternally grateful, and whatever he does with his trading is up to him. And I'm too focused on creating value for you guys and creating the mentorship, the videos, etc., to even think about it. So that's my 2 cents. So yeah, this is a nice trade. This is a nice trade. This hopefully will be a nice trade. It will tap me in. Will be very generous of gold, like easy market maker buy model. What I did is standard deviation from the manipulation leg towards the daily order block. Right here. We didn't tap it, but we tapped at this up close candle, so that's good enough. Lots of traders calling him a scammer. Well, if he's a scammer, he scammed me very good because now he scammed me into me being profitable trader. So what a horrible scammer. Yeah, like don't try to chase those. I think you call it clouds, like that negative people on socials who just want to get engagement and exposure by putting out negative stuff. Just don't be like that guy. I'm making a killer during a stream. I've needed this. Amazing, Andrew. Amazing. Because on some streams, I'm just completely off. Like yesterday, I took a. Yeah, I think I'm. Yes, you guys have seen this live, right? I bought this right here. And in hindsight, that's of course one of the most funny things because it dropped like 600 points. Yeah, it dropped 600 points, and I tried to long that. So yeah, GG on me yesterday on the paper trade, on the demo trade. Well, today is. Well, I mentioned this at the stream, right? The news episode from Mentorship. 8:30 is the manipulation. 10 a.m. is the distribution. Oh, I executed exactly based on that framework. So maybe you didn't use that yet. You go watch the 2024 mentorship and how to play news. This is how I play news. That's why my bias was bullish from the 50-minute fair value gap. Waited for the first fair value gap upwards to enter, and I entered, I think, in this candle. So I hope that makes sense. Oh, I will share my execution. Hold on. Yeah, it's this candle, the 1026 candle. That's where I entered. And I'm doing this on a challenge. That's why it's not on TradingView. Like I'm not doing this at Apex. When I'm trading Apex, you will see it on the screen. But now I'm doing some other challenges. That's why you don't see it here. Where is my screenshot? Here it is. Copy image, and here we go. So here you go. Why I put it to break even. My stop loss was below here. Like here you see the candle. That was this 1026 candle. That was the entry. So I don't like to stream and not show entries. Like I think that's very important. Like you see many traders on Instagram who are amazing entries or amazing markups, but I never see executions. And I will be, if I was you and looking for some people to follow, I would definitely follow the people who can share executions like this, like MetaTrader screenshots or maybe TradingView executions. That's better. That's better. Because those people are most likely better traders. And in the trading industry, unfortunately, there are amazing marketers as well, like people who don't actually can trade very well, but are better marketers. And that's amazing as well. Like they make amazing money, but for you as a developer trader, I don't know if that's the best option to follow, but it's up to you. Yeah. ICT scam me, but I accidentally made it work. I think that's exactly the that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, Kiko, I didn't see your. So let's say we missed it. How do you chase? Well, I think the word chase is not good. I think there is no moment like you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes to enter in this fair value gap. And if you missed it, that's just you missing a trade, and that's completely fine. How do you draw standard deviation on trading view? Myron, what's best is to watch the standard deviation video from the mentorship. But it's a FIP. It's from the FIP. So here you see the FIP. FIP tool, settings. What you can do now you have it here on the screen. So what you can do now is, I'm removed in a second, but just pause the video on YouTube and just copy this. But I explained this, how to set this up in the standard deviation video from the mentorship. Yeah, Kiko, like what's very important, like the first step, you watching a video of people saying IC is a scammer, that is just someone just cloud farming, just getting engagement from telling people nonsense. Not person nonsense, but like negative stuff. The second thing is, ICT made more money teaching trading than actually trading. I think it is completely normal. I spoke with some very big traders who trade like multiple six figures, like really great traders. But the thing is, when you are actually a good trader and you, for example, make let's say 50K a month in prop firm payouts, that's 600K a year. That's like a very amazing return, right? 600K a year from trading prop firms and payouts and etc. That's a nice result. But when you, aside from trading, start, for example, a coaching business or some education, like for example IST did, and people pay, for example, for the core content, they paid like a few grand, I think. So for example, you pay like 5K for his core content mentorship, and you get like 6 months of training. He did it 5 years in a row. If, let's say, 1,000 people buy that 5K course, 1,000 times 5,000 is 5 million. So, for example, Ice-T made 600K a year in, this is random numbers, but I'm trying to make a point here. He made 600K a year in trading profits, which is an amazing result. And then he teaches it to 1,000 people just because people like to learn from him, and 1,000 people sign up, and then he not accidentally, but he results in 5 million in teaching profits, teaching rev. Well, that's completely normal. But I think if you're a good trader and you are making a course and or a mentorship and selling it for a few K, if you're good and people like it, people buy more and you make more money. And there comes a point where that's going to be more than your actual trading profits. That's weird, of course, but it's, I think, unavoidable if you do it right. And I think IC did an amazing. He showed up for like 5 years in a row, 6 years in a row with the mentorship. That's honestly incredible. It's honestly incredible. I think that's very impressive because being a mentor is very time intensive, and you need some very big amount of dedication for that. And yeah, he did it for years in a row. Like I think his 2016 core content is on YouTube. 2016, And he also made a 2023 free mentorship. So that's already 7 years of mentorship in a row. There are not many traders who are showing up consistently for 7 years in a row. So Perhaps people don't like him. I think that's fine. They don't like him. Okay, that's cool for them. I don't care. I'm very happy I found Ice-T the way in my development. All the teachings you learn are all based on his concepts. So I don't care if he blew his account in the Robin's Cup in the first seconds. He just went NFP full lot size and blew his whole account with 5-pin stop loss. I actually don't care. It would be very funny though, but I don't care. I hope he's healthy. I hope his family is healthy. And I hope he can change more lives like he changed mine. So, okay, big rant about Ice-T. But every time I see this in the chat, you get the same answer. I don't care. I'm very happy I found him. And I think his track record is very impressive, mentorship-wise. And I don't care how he does it in trading. I'm profitable because he teaches me stuff. And I've seen him executing during the mentorships lots of times. So I think he can trade. He can trade. Okay, enough about Ice-T. Let's talk about my gold entry that needs to... come on. Would be so nice. Would be so nice. This is close to TP. This is close to TP. Just waiting. So I will leave the stream on for, I think, 15-ish more minutes. Then I will go to the gym. Then the evening I will continue with the beginner bootcamp editing. I hope to release the first video today. So much work. There's so much time. It's the first episode of the beginner bootcamp is around 35 or 40-ish minutes long. And that's a long time for making a video, especially editing and stuff. So a little more work, but I think it's amazing value. Also for not beginner traders. Hey guys, almost. My TP is in 12 points from now, so that is 53. Here. Come on, dude. I was hoping for some drama here. You won't get any drama with me. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Does a preferred cup count even if it's a very small one? Yes, but bigger ones are nicer. Because there's more to rebalance, price is more likely to draw to it. But yes, it is. So here in this price move as well, like for Velcup 1, Velcup 2, now it's going higher. For Velcup 1 was here in the entry, for Velcup 2 was up here, and the breaker here. Now we're going higher. We are already at the standard deviation target, by the way. So I'm playing with fire right now to just hold it on. All right, my TP is hit. Thanks for playing NQ again. NQ is very lovely today. So my first trade was here towards 50-ish. Somewhere here. This trade 1. Trade 2. GU is still chilling. Gold. Oh, gold. Come on. You can do this. So I hope you like this, guys. So what I hope to transfer to you guys in these streams, like, because you see this every day, I have days where I'm completely off. I just take losses. Like I think recently I took like 2 or 3 days in a row losses. That's called a -3, like -1 per trade. And you have -3. One trade like this is +4. So I can trade 4 trades I can lose in a row, but one of these trades, I'm back at a break even. And that's consistency. Just showing up with your model every single day, and you see what happens. And today was a almost +7 on NQ. And early in the stream, I took a small loss, not a small loss, just a normal loss on GU and NCD. NU is -2. But again here, probably going to wreck a +4 to, let's say, compensate. So it's so important to be consistent, and not many people can do that. Be consistent, and it takes some very hard work and very, very, I said it, persistency. Persistency, is that a word? I don't know. You need to be, you need to be very persistent. Persistency. Perhaps I'm going to shoot for the moon here. Let's see if this standard deviation target aligns with some nice array, like a high or something. I think it's aligned with one of the highs here. Yeah. Perhaps I'm going to hold this over the weekend. And I'll just move my stop. Let's see on the 1 hour. I'll move my stop below this 1 hour for value gap. Buy DXY. Thanks for playing DXY. Thanks for playing NQ. It was amazing. And now we reach the premium of the range here on NQ. Here's the execution. You've seen it. So now, oh, and look at what happened, guys. Look at what happened. We're probably not going to make a daily Sibi. You know what that means, right? For next week. We're going for this high. We fully go, like we're going, like, next week is going to be so nice. Internal to external on the weekly. Yeah, I'm just going to be very aggressive for longs towards all-time highs again with this price action. Let's see if we can close above this. Not even close, but even reach the 2670s. If we do that, there's no daily Sibi. Perhaps on the 4 hour we can still, but if we don't create daily Sibi, I'm quite sure we are going to go lower or go higher. I mean, can I do a standard deviation? Oh wait, let them see. I missed some questions. Hold on. DXY just previous day low. Yeah, there was the drawn liquidity, so it hit. That's very nice. So the analysis was on point. I have an internal conflict with waiting for value gaps with days like these. I normally take an entry inside the first fair value gap. Okay. Well, the internal conflict, you can resolve that by looking at your trade plan. Like what does your trade plan say exactly about these kind of situations? My trade plan says, for example, my preferred entry is second fair value gap, but with hyper bullish order flow, I'm already okay with taking the first entry and be okay with the risk I take with that. Then I get faked out. Standard deviation on gold. Yeah, I already have it. Like here, the manipulation lag. My TP is on the standard deviation. On -2. And if like and the cool part is the price I'm going to pay for information is exactly this trade. It's a 1 to 6 actually. Kind of nice. I'm just going to shoot for this. I made a lot of money already this week right now. So if I lose this, then Monday I'll be coming back for a trade from the daily SIBI here. You see this daily SIBI here? Combined with the daily order block, which we officially didn't touch yet. So perhaps that's going to be the play for Monday if I lose this trade. But I think the aggressive sells, aggressive buys here for value 1 for value 2 is just too powerful market maker buy model to let go. So I'm okay with taking that loss. That's amazing, Judy. Judy says it's helping me watching the trade. I'm getting better at waiting for setups. That's cool. That's amazing. I can only trade New York session every day. Is that good enough? Definitely. Look at the New York strategy video from the mentorship. Because when you're trading only New York, it's kind of nice because you have the information of both Asia and London. So you can, of course, see like, did you already hit a higher time frame key level? So you can anticipate, for example, if London already does an aggressive sells, aggressive buys inside a daily busy, for example, and you see some displacement upwards, you can anticipate that probably New York is going to be a expansion, retracement and expansion, and not a reversal, because we already hit that higher time frame array to potentially a nice discount array, maybe an old high or a premium for value gap. So yes, you can. Only trading New York is quite nice because of the information you already have. I'm sharing the trades now in the chat. And a very nice note here, which I just mentioned in the Telegram, is I also share my losses. I think that's important. Like early stream, I took a loss, what I mentioned before, loss on GU and NU. That can happen. The analysis was nice. And I was right, but I was just too greedy with my stop loss. Like literally this wick was my stop loss. Yeah, this is me being greedy, and that's fine. That's something I'm working on a daily basis. I just like to make money too much, and sometimes I'm too greedy because of that. Do you have videos on how to swing trade with the higher time frame PD arrays? Not specific videos, but if you watch the weekly outlooks, you rewatch the weekly outlooks, higher time frame, internal, external, external, internal, together with 1 hour and 4 hour market maker models, you have your swing setups. And in the inner circle mentorship, I'm going to make a whole bootcamp about swing trading, position trading, scalping. Any backtesting tips? I would watch the Silver Bullet backtesting session. There's a nice tool. It's called FX Replay. Every time I talk about FX Replay, I really need to emphasize you can get 30% off. I partner with them. Oh, no, you already started doing backtesting. Amazing. Like the 30% off. If you don't have 30% off, make a new account and put that Dion Trades code inside your checkout, because it's just a waste of time if you pay the full price, a waste of your money. So what I would do is when you have this kind of setup you want to see, for example, the 10 AM game, start with a month to just like a warm-up period, then do 3 months, then do a year. And it takes you a lot of time to backtest a year. That takes a few days. And just see what's working for you. I did it with a 10 AM game. I did it with Silver Bullet. I did it with every single model I'm trading. But like also backtesting is also, you need to do it consistently. Like if you're going to backtest for one time for 10 hours and then after that you don't do it for months, it doesn't matter. Just go do it for like, I don't know, 20 minutes every day. And you can even make a routine for yourself. For example, you want to watch the stream here every day at 9 AM EST. Then you can, for example, say every day, 20 minutes before the stream here starts, I'm going on backtest on FX Replay. So you can make a routine for yourself. So you're warmed up with your backtesting, and you have the routine of, okay, first backtesting, then stream, and maybe you have some questions of the backtesting, like, hey, I use this model, and what I notice about my model is that, for example, my London session is being swept the whole time, and then we can talk about it, and you can improve on. You should do that. Because the cool part is that when you're backtesting, you're doing the work yourself, and you're training your neurons, your brains, to wire together. Like neurons who wire together, fire together. So the more you train your eyes, you train your brain, your neurons are going to make connections they didn't make before, and you stack up to that. It's a whole different subject, but go do that consistently. You're not learning anything from watching videos. You learn the most from doing. It's 30% a Master Chief. You do daily for an hour or two. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's quite incredible. I don't think you need 2 hours, but if you do it, you of course, it's amazing. But for example, after, let's say, I don't know, 10 hours of backtesting, you know what you want to see in a setup. There's no need to. If I backtest a model for 6 months, you have your consolidations, you have your trending conditions on a higher time frame. You'll know what you want to see. Almery, are we in the market maker buy model? Let's see. For example, here on the, like, we took liquidity during PPI. I don't think this is a clear market maker buy model, and why? There's no aggressive sells, aggressive buys. We just had a wick, a news wick. I think we can somewhere see a aggressive sells, aggressive buys on the highs here, maybe here, but also all-time high. I wouldn't see this as a market maker model. This is an AMD. Accumulation, manipulation of news, distribution to the other 10 AM news report. A power of 3. So what I mean by that, this is an AMD. This is a market maker model. That's amazing, Kiko. If you keep doing that, but also keep in mind that for most traders, it's not their technical analysis, it's their execution, their mental problem. I actually spoke to the psychology coach of FTMO. I was at an event a few weeks ago, and I talked briefly with her, and I asked her like, what is the most common issue you have talking with FTMO traders? And what she mentioned was most of the problems of psychology and trading has nothing to do with the recent months. It has to do with programming they have since their youth, how they're raised, what kind of mindset they have, and you need to rewire yourself. And I think that was very, very nice. And I have a few more insights I'm going to share in the mentorship. I didn't talk too long with her, but it was amazing to get a little glimpse of what she was offering. Okay, guys, it's 11 a.m. The session is about to. We're going into the lunch hour on Friday. I'm going to leave. Oh, no, God, don't leave without me. I'm going to leave. I have a buy limit here. I'm gonna be a little sad when this doesn't hit. If I'm not hitting before like somewhere in the PM session, I'm just gonna take it off and I'm going to take it in Monday London or maybe Monday New York. This is also still on. TP, first TP is here. Low hanging fruit, the high, that was the objective for today. Stops at break even. So that's all sorted out. NQ, I'm out of market. Took 2 trades today. Both were very nice. Oh, sorry, I took 3 trades today. I took a London trade. What was a loss? I mentioned before in the stream that I was anticipating 2 scenarios. One market model from here, or with PPI manipulation, I will re-enter in the wick. Well, I took both. Just follow the plan. Just follow the plan. And here as well, I mentioned I'm going to look for setups in the 50-minute busy. Well, we went in the 50-minute busy. Then aggressive sells, aggressive buys, first value gap, enter. And well, the rest is history. Standard deviations used. So that is it for today, guys. Okay, not going to look too much at gold. Not very nice. I'm going to look at GU. Yeah, that's it for this week's trading, guys. It's Friday afternoon or Friday morning for most of you. For me, it's Friday afternoon. Take your time this weekend, of course, to wind down, to chill, hang out with the family. But if you want to improve on your trading, you know what to do. Watch videos, backtest, applying your knowledge. For next week, there is a weekly outlook as usual on Monday. Monday, 8 a.m. EST. And we have the live stream at 9 a.m. EST. On Tuesday, there will not be a stream. On Wednesday, there will not be a stream. And maybe you're like, huh, whoa, two days no stream. I hope I have a clear alibi for you guys. I will be in a 20-hour flight towards Vietnam, where I'll be living for the coming months ahead. So, and I won't. Maybe I have some internet, but the internet won't be enough for streaming. Maybe I will just watch the market. If I have internet, I will watch the market, of course. But I will just share it in the Telegram. And Thursday, I will be back together with you guys, and Friday for some amazing price action. I already looked ahead for next week. We have so much nice news. We have CPI on 3 pairs, I think, 3 currencies. We have some rates coming up. So if you thought last weeks were nice, we have some nice price action coming in as well. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Have an amazing weekend, and catch you guys later. See you guys. Bye bye.